God help us.
Hey everyone, this is just a really quick update on our Project Mayhem Mini ATV Overland project. We haven't done one in a long time.
No, we haven't.
No, to be honest with you, it hasn't been getting a lot of views on our channel. Our regular subscribers just aren't into this. But
the people that do like it ask us about it frequently, like when we were at More Expo.
Yeah, we were down at More Expo last month in Springfield, and people were coming up to us, hey, when are you going to put out an update on the Mini ATV project?
So there's a couple of you out there.
Yeah, there's a couple of you out there, and this video is for you guys. You're awesome for following us on this one. This video series shows our progress on building our 2 new adventure rigs.
We're building these ATVs to take us on multi-day, self-supported camping trips.
The real unusual thing about these ATVs, they're built for kids. These are mass-produced in China and are cheap as hell. Not engineered or made very well, but cheap as hell.
And that's good, because we're on a strict budget to get these in running order to be able to haul us big kids along with all of our camping gear.
We've also been really busy doing stuff on the FJ, all kinds of stuff on that, and we're just about to launch a new suspension project on the Forerunner in the front. We're going to be doing quite a bit of work. That's coming up real soon. Can't wait for that one. So, what we've been doing with these things
is scavenging a lot of parts off of mine for his.
Well, hers has always run really good because it has very few hours on it.
Not when you take parts off of it though.
Well, testing. I have been taking parts off of her, in my defense, taking parts off of hers to see if it's because the parts I have on mine are bad. Like the carburetor. In fact, I still have your carburetor on here. I took the one off the little one sitting over there in the corner and put it on yours.
Great.
Yeah, it works.
Why don't you take the little one and put it on yours?
Because I got the big motor. I need the big carb.
Now, we do need a trailer for these. So if any of you out there have a line on an inexpensive used trailer, let us know.
Still haven't got a trailer. We should have had a trailer by now. What we're looking for is a good used utility trailer, 5x8, something like that. We're keeping our eyes open, and we will get one very soon because we need to get these out on a trail somewhere. We've got the trail in mind to do a preliminary run on it for a couple of days, but yeah, we need a trailer. Now on Mary's, the only thing that we've really modified since you saw it last was we did cut out some of the body in order to get to components a little easier, just in case so
a body mount chop.
A body mount chop on hers, because it will break down. We know that.
Yeah, it's not a matter of
No, it's not a matter of if, it's when it breaks down. We need to get to those parts. Now on this one, done quite a bit on it.
Yeah, you have.
Yeah, I got the body done.
Snow shovel.
Snow shovels for the front fenders, which I think you can't really tell that they're snow shovels.
No, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
And you got it painted.
Painted it like rust.
You got your new gas tank.
Got a new gas tank on it.
You've got a toolbox.
Toolbox. An old ammo. Is that ammo or a missile? That's an ammo box. Headlights. Got the headlights. They were laying around from a different project. Put them on here.
Your tail lights.
Will they shine? They are on. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I got tail lights. What I did there was I just used some of those parking attendant flashlights and bolted them on the back, and they work as brake lights too.
You're creative.
Well, you use what you got.
Your bell.
Oh, the bell. That actually came with the handlebars from that little girl's bike. She's still pissed off at me about that. But anyways, I got the air cleaner coming out the side. Not that it has to be, but it looks cooler that way. I used a piece of race car radiator hose to angle it out the side. And other than that, it runs really good. It's pretty sketchy. because I think the motor, see, if you haven't been following, the motor is a 125. Usually these come with a 110. Some youngster swapped on the 125 a long time ago. I think that it's a little bit too big, the motor is for this one, because it's really quite fast. But it vibrates like crazy, and it's pretty sketchy, especially up.
You don't want to accelerate into a turn.
No. She almost killed herself the other day doing that, just out in front of the house. And because it's nice and spring weather, everybody, all the neighbors were out in their lawns doing lawn work, and here she is.
I didn't scream.
She didn't scream. Mm-hmm. I screamed because I was like 40 feet away. It's like, don't do that! But it all turned out well. A lot of bruises on her, but she made it.
I got this really cool 3D sticker, and I don't know where to put it. Mark says it has to be flat.
It does have to be flat,
so
or it'll come off.
Maybe I'll just put it there. What do you think?
Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Now on mine, I put on a twist throttle because I've been messing around with all kinds of carburetors on here, and they all use a different kind of throttle kind of thing. I don't know. Anyways, I ended up with a twist throttle, so I did spend some money on that. I did away with the key switch on mine because all the key switches you buy off of Amazon for these totally suck. They break, the wires where they connect to the circuit board thing just break right off. So I just put on a regular toggle switch so that anyone can steal this thing. And if they do, they deserve. If anybody wants to steal this thing, they deserve to have this thing. Okay? We'll just leave that at that. Now, one thing, if any of you out there are thinking about buying one of these, it's the maker is, it goes under a lot of different makers. It's from China. It's either Tao Tao or Teo Teo, however you pronounce that. If you're thinking about buying one of these, don't, because they are total pieces of crap. Don't spend any money on these things. Well, I shouldn't say that. It would be great for like a teenager who wants to learn how to work on things and diagnose problems, because Lord knows there's plenty of them on these things. It'd be great for that because the parts are super cheap. They're fairly easy to work on. It would be good for that. But if you're thinking about buying one for your kid, run around on, and you don't want to do any kind of maintenance on them, don't buy this kind. Never, ever.
I suppose we could have bought a new one for...
Could be, yeah. They're dirt cheap.
Are you under budget?
Yeah, I'm still under budget.
Huh. So, for the future, I need a new tire because this one still sucks.
It's not going to hold air. We decided it's not going to.
It isn't holding air.
Yeah. I might just put a tube in it. We're going to try that first. Tube's cheaper than a new tire.
Huh.
Yeah.
Well, okay. And then what else? We need to re-gear it.
Yeah.
This has no balls.
No, not at all. It's a single speed, and when we put weight on it, all our camping gear on it, it's really going to be a dog. Re-gearing it will give it more low-end torque, off the line torque. It will reduce the overall speed that it can go, but I don't think that's a problem because I don't think that we should be driving these things very fast anyways. Because
please.
Especially this one.
Well, that one. That's dangerous.
This is super
This one
sketch.
needs to go faster.
That one really handles and drives nice. It doesn't vibrate that much, and it's really kind of
slow.
But it's pretty slow.
Especially with the flat tire.
Yeah. When we don't remember to put air in it. And we take off, it's really a dog. So other than that, like we said earlier, we definitely need a trailer really quick because our first trip is going to be a simple overnighter, someplace fairly close to us. And then we're planning in probably August to go on at least a 3-day, probably a 4-day self-supported trip on these things, which it may end up being a hiking trip more than a riding trip, but we'll see what happens.
Not at all. Oh man. That thing is fun though.